It's up to you, Linda. It's whatever you think. I can't be, it's whatever you think. Well, Joel, we have time. Okay. They have top stories now at the top for a minute, every night.
The numbers that fail?
Mm-hmm.
Our numbers.
Everybody's.
So you're going to start at 5:30.
5:31. Hi, everybody. I'm Lauren Sidney in New York. That's right, Nicolas Cage is sure to be an odds-on favorite. We'll have more about that coming up, but first, Madonna. Another trial will hopefully be getting some attention soon. ABC's Murder One went up against NBC's ER Thursday nights and was knocked out. But the show is not down for the count. Instead, it's getting back in the ring on Monday nights, facing its new contender, Chicago Hope. Sherry Sylvester brings us the blow-by-blow report. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I feel a little shorter than usual.
Okay. Good, because I know that.
Should I get up?
Yeah, maybe you should. I don't want to. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm on this side?
Uh-uh.
No, no.
Oh, you're not.
You're not in yet.
You're just looking to see how
Yeah.
tall it was.
We'll bring Mitchell in the 400.
When do you go back down to Florida?
January 26th. Okay, so how do you want it, honey?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Do you have any feelings about Madonna's court appearance today? Do you think she should have been there, not should, you know, I mean, you can phrase it anyway.
I like, do you have any feelings?
Right.
Latest, Mitchell.
Because I didn't hear the story. She
Okay.
showed-
I'll get to you in a second. Because I couldn't tell by that. I thought it was just that the motion was denied, but I was not watching till. Right.
See?
And now, Jim, back to Nicolas Cage. He's been the critics' favorite all across the map: Boston, New York, and Los Angeles. But just how is the actor handling all this high praise? Paul Verkaman caught up with him on the set of his latest project to find out the keys to his craft. We know that she's taken the stand. We don't know what she said. and the judge forced her to testify in the room with the stalker,
Right.
with her clothes on.
Hold this one,
Let's
sir.
turn on the other side.
Right now.
And her lawyer said that making her testify was making her a victim twice, since she was afraid of him.
Right. Everybody's got a point.
Hold on, Mitch. You might want to just hold off the button at once.
Mitchell, looking at the floor. Hi, happy New Year, Mitchell.
Happy New Year to you, Linda.
Can you see, or is there a glare or something tonight?
Okay.
It's still for me.
Sorry,
It's okay. Look at the floor for
I got a little stain.
I don't have the light up there, Linda. Just
Here now with more about the movers and shakers.
okay. You need 4 truck?
And Fritz Shaw has a regular time? Yes.
Yes, with an asterisk.
Yes, if I spit on you, so be it.
Do you need a truck at all, Linda?
I would say we're soon, Joel.
Nope.
Look at that dress. Of course, and here now with more about the movers and the shakers of Tinseltown is the insider columnist for People magazine, Mitchell Fink. Mitchell, what have you today?
All right, Lauren, I heard this wild story out of Los Angeles about Val Kilmer's sudden departure last month from the Paramount movie The Saint. Kilmer, you know, is in the throes of a very nasty divorce from his wife, actress Joanne Wally Kilmer. Well, sources tell me that Kilmer actually dropped out of The Saint because he didn't want his multi-million-dollar salary lumped in as community property in the divorce settlement, meaning he could rejoin the project after he's divorced. Stick around for the end credits of the new movie Waiting to Exhale, and you'll notice that there are 6 people credited as working directly for Whitney Houston, as opposed to only 3 people for her co-star Angela Bassett. Houston's rep reasons that the apparent inequity is due to the fact that Whitney, as a pop music star, normally travels with an entourage. Composer Andrew Lloyd Webber, who should know a thing or two about stage makeup, believes that a makeup artist has been working on Princess Di's eyes to ensure they are larger, sadder, and more sorrowful than usual, the idea being that when she looks this way, she's more of a sympathetic character. And finally, on January 9th in New York City, a new portrait of diminutive singer-actress Pia Zadora will be hung on the walls at Sardi's, the famous Broadway restaurant, to commemorate the conclusion of Zadora's 6-month stint in the cast of the musical Crazy for You. This upcoming event marks the beginning of Zadora's quest for professional credibility following the collapse last year of her 16-year marriage to real estate magnate Meshulam Riklis. I'm Mitchell Fink, and since the show Crazy for You is also closing, you may be wondering, why isn't Sardi's hanging portraits on its wall of other cast members? Answer: because their PR isn't as creative as hers.
I like that. You ask the questions, you have the answer immediately.
Absolutely, yes.
Mitchell, let's get to Madonna. What do you think about the court appearance?
Well, I feel a few ways about it. Number one, I can understand the judge saying, well, you have to be here, it's the law, you're the accuser, you have to stand there while this person is being read his rights or whatever proceeding they're going through. As far as Madonna's concerned, I can understand full well why she doesn't want to do it. She gets in the same room with this guy, and in fact, he's won. And also, she's frightened, so I can understand that too.
And how many people actually say to me, who does she think she is not wanting to make an appearance?
Well, I can understand it, and I appreciate it, and I can see that she's afraid. Beyond that, my issue is one of security in general. I think that security people who are hired by superstar artists such as Madonna or Whitney Houston, who we talked about, I think that these people create, in effect, an aura of paranoia around these people that courts the very thing that they're afraid of, in this case, a stalker.
But maybe that's for the good.
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know. I think it's a little too much. In the meantime, my bodyguard is going to take me to the train station.
Okay, so be safe.
Okay.
And you be safe, and please come back right after these messages. That was good, Chalaroni.
Thanks.
Okay.
That was one of your best readings, Mitchell.
See you later.
Feel better.
See you later.
Get sleep.
Okay.
I'm up. Whatever you say, Linda Ludicky, because you are the director and I am the mere talking head. And on this one went Fakakta. Other way. More? I'm Lauren City. Next week on Showbiz Today, Sandra Bullock is hooked on Dennis Leary in Two If I See. Also, Sally Field in An Eye for an Eye. Those stories and more next week, 5:30 p.m. Eastern on CNN. I'm Lauren Sidney. This week on Showbiz Today, Sandra Bullock is hooked on Dennis Leary in Two If I See. Also, Sally Field is in... Also, Linda, looks like prompter virus is on its way. I'm Lauren Sidney. This week on Showbiz Today, Sandra Bullock is hooked on Dennis Leary in Two If I See. Also, Sally Field is in An Eye for an Eye. Those stories and more this week, 5:30 p.m. Eastern on CNN. Okay, but are we up soon? Oh, okay. I forgot we were C. I thought we were D. It's not that done. It seems like lines are starting to come from back there. Keep watching. I'm Lauren Sidney. This week on Showbiz Today, Sandra Bullock is hooked on Dennis Leary in Two If I See. Also, Sally Field in An Eye for an Eye. Those stories and more this week, 5:30 p.m. Eastern on CNN. Do you see what I mean?
It's not on this one though, it's got to be something like this.
Keep going.